All right, we out here grinding them drafts. New season of new season of Arena every month, of course. So ranks have reset. Back to Platinum I am. And we are drafting some more best of one Crimson Vow. You know, it's hard to believe that Crimson Vow has only been out for like 2 weeks. Feels like forever already. But anyway, let's jump in, pick one, pack one. Hit that like and subscribe button before you continue watching. Otherwise, I'm going to first pick this Alchemist Gambit. I will do it. Don't make me do it. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Anyways, only a couple real picks here. Blood Tithe Harvester, Abrade, and maybe like Lunar Rejection. I think you just take the Abrade. Keep yourself in one color for now. Even though Blood Tithe Harvester is amazing, I'd rather leave myself open by taking just a very, very solid common removal spell instead of trying to lock myself into 2 colors immediately. And then you get past this pack where... so there's a common missing. They probably took a removal spell then, would be my guess. Be it a Bleed Dry, or an Abrade, or maybe Fierce Retribution, I don't know, something along those lines. I'm not taking the only red card in this pack because it sucks. I guess at this point, the power level of the multicolored cards is worth taking a 2-color card here, because any of the single-colored cards don't really match any of their power levels. I'll go ahead and take the Grolnok. Blue-green is about like self-mill and value, but it's hard to get actual like good removal in blue-green is the issue. I do like Lumberknot over either of these other multicolored cards, but I'm going to go ahead and take the rare here, as I think Grolnok is still just great. And hey, you know what? 3rd pick Brambleworm, I'm a genius. Like I said, Grolnok was the obvious choice. Get past a Brambleworm, and all of a sudden you've got yourself the start to a good deck. This pack's pretty good. Still have an Undead, well, this is only 3rd pick, but still have an Undead Butler, Cigar's Imprisonment, Blood Fountain, and then some other playables as well. But too many games have been won by just casting a Brambleworm in this format, at least by me, anyways. So, seems like an easy pickup. Does it all. And now we have a Toxic Scorpion, or like a Fear of Death. Very weak pack. What is the best card here? Drogskull Infantry? This is a really low power level pack. I think we are just going to go ahead and take the green card, just to stick with what we have for now, since, again, the power level of this pack is really low anyways, so I don't mind taking that. Okay, pretty happy to take a Foreboding Statue now. There are some good cards here. Heron of Hope, Cruel Witness, Gluttonous Guest, Celebrants, all pretty solid for commons, but I don't see a reason to take any of those cards when we have a perfectly acceptable, colorless, well, colorless card, you know? So, easy pickup. Go to the next. And now maybe we take the Fear of Death. I don't really like this card at all, but it is pseudo removal if nothing else. Don't think we're taking Cobbled Lancer here, although I suppose I could. I guess Cobbled Lancer is probably more of a signal than Fear of Death is. It's uncommon as well, so it's harder to pick up. But if there was like another playable green card in this pack, I would probably take it, or like a better red card. Epicure I'm not going to take. A Celebrance I would, but I guess we'll just take this Cobbled Lancer for now and see what happens. Another pretty weak pack. The green and blue cards are all filler here anyways, so I think we'll just take like the Reckless Impulse over the Hungry Ridgewolf. Again, kind of a weak pack. I like Laid to Rest in the human deck, which is like green-white. But then again, I don't like the green-white deck, so don't often draft Laid to Rest. It's just going to be one of these blue cards. Both the Retrieval and the Essence play a decent role in blue. I don't think they're one way or another. It really matters which one you take here. They're both pretty easy to pick up. Let's go ahead and just take the Essence. Okay, well, we wheeled some good ones here. This was our initial pack. Chill of the Grave is pretty good. Syncopate's decent. Mulch is actually quite solid as well if I'm going to end up in the blue-green self-mill deck. I often feel like I always want more mulches at the end. So usually I would take like Chill of the Grave here, because I think it's a better card overall, but mulch plays a huge role player if you're going to end up in this type of deck. It might even be worth trying to take the Crawling Infestation. I think this is another card that's pretty weak, but maybe in the right deck it has a home. Like, Fear of Death, not super exciting. I mean, man, Crawling Infestation's pretty bad too, honestly, but maybe we try this. Why not? It's an uncommon. Maybe we can get some, like, Witness the Futures or Retrieves, and we can build something off of that. Only problem with that line of thinking is that those are both uncommons, but they're usually easy to pick up. Okay, a lot of late wheels that are going to be playable here. And there's a Witness the Future if we want it as well. However, we probably have to pass this in favor of either Wolf Strike or Rending Flame. I mean, we're leaning towards the green-blue right now, but that doesn't mean we can't splash for removal. I like Rending Flame more than I like Wolf Strike, that's for sure. This is kind of an interesting pickup. I think the Rending Flame is just better. Like, if you think about it, Rending Flame is a Wolf Strike with a 5-power creature, but you don't need a creature, right? So even though we have fewer red cards than green, I think I like the Flame here instead. And realistically, we're not even locked into blue or green, you know, depending on what we pick up. This just looks like a very easy Evolving Wilds then. Good for splashing. No other cards here that we would really want anyways, so nice little piece of fixing, even though second pick is not what we want to be doing there. Okay. Some good wolf cards in this pack. Dang, this would be a good sealed pack for wolves. You got the pup, the wolf, the watcher, the moon, the wolf strike. I don't think puppy is what we want to take now. We don't have any wolves or werewolves at the moment, so this might just be a wolf strike now. Play it safe and take removal. But a lot of good cards going around there. Just not for the deck that we're currently building. Alright, Flourishing Hunter's great. We've talked about Winged Portent before, just not a good card. Okay. We end up splashing red. We won't run the Impulse, but we're certainly going to run the Rending Flame and the Abrade. But, I mean, right now, I think the red is better than the blue. Oh my gosh, another Bramble Worm? Sure. Now we're going to need to pick up some fixing. Or rather, ramp. I have one Foreboding Statue right now. I don't have any Weavers. And if we're splashing, you know, taking something like Honored Heirloom becomes a little less annoying, I guess. Because normally I don't think Honored Heirloom is all that good, but if you're 3 colors and you have some top-end cards, hell, why not? Why the heck not? Yeah, we really want that Witness the Future to wheel. Especially if we're going to do the self-mill theme. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good so far. Still questioning these Fear of Death. As we get what appears to probably be a Mariner, Hookhand Mariner. Big fan of this one. I've spouted the virtues of a 4-mana 4/4 plenty of times. I don't need to do so anymore. Spore Crawler, another good playable. Web and Retrieval, also fine, but this is just going to be the 4/4 for 4 for me. And another 4/4 for 4 for me. Why not? If 1 is good, 2 is probably better. Okay, so solidly locked into some amount of green then. I mean, the Bramble Worms are splashable, but this is probably what we're leaning towards. Hey, fixing, but not for us. Okay, Vile Spawn Spider. Yeah, that's a good one. Creature count is not super high right now, but this deck tends to mill itself to quite an extent, so even if you only have like 10 creatures in your deck, it isn't hard to mill 5, 6, 7 plus of them, you know? where this spider actually becomes quite a potent card later on. Yeah, looks good. I'll be happy to splash for removal. We did get the Witness the Future back. Fantastic. Would love to take a Spore Crawler, and Millipede actually fills a decent role in this deck as well, but I think it's probably important to get one of these cards. I've actually ended up milling myself a number of times in this format in similar decks, so getting a way to shuffle a few cards back in, especially high-value cards, gotta be worth it. Picked up a Nature's Embrace there not too long ago. I don't know if we're going to end up playing that. We're hoping to get better pieces of fixing, but in a pinch, it's fine. I'm hoping to cut right now. Well, I'm hoping to cut the Infestation, I'm pretty sure. And probably the Fear of Death. Maybe? It really depends on how pack 3 goes. I consider those cards a lot more filler than anything else. As we get, like a Repository Scab? No, this has got to be a Whispering Wizard. We have a decent number of non-creature spells here. It's not like you need your majority deck to be non-creature spells for this to be good. Though I am loading up on 4-drops a little bit, that should be okay. Oh wow, a Dollhouse now too? Okay, well that is amazing in the self-mill deck. Yeah, not much to say here. This is very, very good, although it is, yes, a little bit slow. The thing is, it just goes into every single deck, and it just gets you value, value, value. So, like, especially with the creatures I have, getting back Brambleworm, gaining 5 life, Flourishing Hunter, gaining some life, the ability on Whispering Wizard, like, this gets better with creatures that have some kind of enter the battlefield ability, or otherwise. So that's fantastic. Okay, I'm actually really, really tempted here to take the Witness the Future #2, but I think... Well, actually, no, let's do it. We're going to take the Witness the Future #2, and we're going to go for an Uber self-mill deck. I like this now a lot. We're going to probably cut this Cobbled Lancer. The Crawling Infestation might actually make it back in. Let's see. 7 creatures... I think we want to get some low drops though, so let's take the Wolf over the Hunter. And look, I don't know if we've seen any other mulches. Like I said, this deck, I always feel like this happens. I get a mulch, and then I never see another one, even though I want to get them so badly. Don't tell anybody, but I'm going to rare draft. Mulch? No? Okay. Spore Crawler's decent then. Kind of a late catapult fodder. Mulch? No. I guess there's our bounce finally. No mulches. Yeah, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I always want to get more mulches in this deck, and then I just never find any of them. I don't think we're playing any of these cards. Wow. Invitation only wheeling is kind of nuts too. Alright. Not gonna play it, but hey, it's a rare. I think we want some more self-mill cards then, like another Fear of Death. Creature counts at 13. I guess Crawling Infestation then with such a low creature count is not great. So maybe we just run the double Fear of Death. My fixing is also really weak as well. I didn't get any Weavers. I only got that one Evolving Wilds. I guess I do have the Nature's Embrace if I really need to. Another Crawling Infestation. I mean, maybe the Crawling Infestations are still worth it here. I could actually see doing that and going the full-on self-mill combo deck. Yeah, why not? Let's try something a little bit different and unique. I've always said this card is bad, and I do think that it still holds true. But if there is a deck for it, it is this one. Like, we want to be milling ourselves. So, it might be time to try the jank. I might cut the Siphon Essence then, and like run the double Infestation. Creature count's a little bit low, but then we can probably, like... I mean, maybe I just don't even splash the red then. Maybe I don't splash the removal. And just run another random creature to up that count. Something like Stitched Assistant might not be bad with double crawling infestation, you know? We'll have creatures to sacrifice. Sure. I'm in for that. So creature count's at 14. We have double witness the future. I think this is good. Let's go blue-green self-mill. This is kind of reminiscent of the self-mill decks in like original Innistrad that had, well, it had mulches, but it had like Gnaw to the Bone, spider spawning, that type of thing. So I'm excited for what we can potentially do here. Oops. Just cut all my removal. No, I still have 2 Fear of Death and the Wolf Strike. Alright, let's do it. Blue-green self-mill. We've got 2 Bramble Worms, the Dollhouse, 2 Crawling Infestations. We've got the Growl Knock. And we have the double Witness the Future combo, so maybe we can actually go infinite. That would be pretty cool. On the play. Okay, I can give this a shot. I think what I'm gonna do is probably play out the wilds and not crack it. We don't have that many 2-drops in the deck, and we want to draw more lands. I might crack it at the end of this turn, though, in order to play a 3-drop. It'd be sad if we got mana screwed here. Okay, let's go find a green and hope we draw another land for the turn. Mulch works. 2, 4, 6. It works, but I'm gonna have to discard if we draw a couple lands here. Yeah, that sucks. I have 9 cards in my hand. I guess at this point I'm just going to discard the Stitched Assistant then, since we're going to be on 4 next turn. That wasn't that bad. What did I mill? One of my Witness the Futures. Okay. So that's important to note. Because if I end up milling one of my other Witness the Futures... Oh, do they have a Syncopate on 1? That sucks. Wow. If I end up milling my other Witness the Future, I'm going to be out of ways to shuffle cards back in easily. Opponent's still missing lands. Alright, well, we'll go with the Whispering Wizard. Hopefully they don't have a way to kill this, because if they don't, we have a ton of good enablers here. Great, looks like they don't, so we can start popping off. I think what I'm going to do is... Actually, you know what? I'm going to Fear of... Well, no. I think I'm just going to Wolf Strike the Archghoul. Get my token. Even though I could use it on their turn for an extra token if I Fear of Death this turn. I think we want to do that right now instead. Because this lets me develop out my board a little bit. So they'll Stitched Assistant either their Specimen or their Throng, that's fine. Probably kept a land on top. Do it. Attack. I'm in for it. Let's go. I'm at 11. You might as well ship it in. Darn. All right. Do we want to trade our Scorpion for Throng? I think we do. They're on blue-black, so they want to have their exploiters. We're just gonna slam the Flourishing Hunter here and keep the pressure on. Because they stumbled on lands a little bit, I really need to tax them while I can. Gonna say double block doesn't make any sense. Okay, 6/6 gain 2. Just running out the throng, huh? Fine by me. 4 mana and their best play is Wretched Throng. So they might have like a bounce or a Creeping Chill in their hand. My guess is they're gonna Creeping Chill my Flourishing Hunter. Let's go to combat. They didn't. Interesting. They're not even blocking? Alright, let's play out the Mariner. And I think we do actually want to get another bird this turn then. Let's keep the pressure on. That's strange. Maybe they're going to play like a Diver Scab now. Yep. Trust me, I know these things. I've played enough Magic in my day. I will redraw my 6/6, thank you. Time I'll gain 4 life even. How generous. And we'll still smash him in for 2. I don't even know if that's good. All they're doing is treading water here. Like, I will continue to draw a 6/6 that gains me 4 life and swing in for 2 in the air, you know? They might have to target a token here. I think that actually makes sense for them. Yep. It's tokens that are doing all the business. Okay, so let's go ahead and neuter one of these Diver Scabs. Go ahead and attack. They're gonna chump, I assume, because they have to. Sadly, we milled a lot of goodies. Milled 2 Crawling Infestations and our Dollhouse. I don't think they can sack their Throng here. Okay, wait, are they just dead now? Yeah, they're literally dead on board. Sure. I will attack with everything. Okay. We take those. Think. 1 away from back to diamond. Woo. So this is like day 2 or 3 of the new season. So if we can get to Mythic quickly, and what my goal is for this season is to be #1. So that's game plan #1. Get to Mythic. If you get there in the first like couple days, which is my hope, then you almost certainly lock yourself into a like a top 10, top 15 position. I've done it plenty of times. Just getting there on day 1 or 2. And then it's not too hard to maintain that. Alright, well, good thing we have this spider versus all their flyers. Mill the Fear of Death. I'm going to have a pretty hard time, though, if they just have, like, Sigarda's enchantment on my spider. But we have a pretty decent curve out here on the... Oh, wow, Tilda, too. Holy crap. They have a pretty gross curve out of flyers. 1-drop flyer, 2-drop flyer, 3-drop flyer. Don't get me wrong, I have a fantastic curve of my own. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, but... Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. No, come back. I am okay trading for flyers here. And remember, Catilda has lifelink too, so if they just play another spirit or enchantment, the race is immediately in their favor. Yeah. Curving out, pretty good and limited. Alright, it's not a spirit, but it is a really annoying one that makes spirits. Milled my dollhouse. Okay. Can you imagine if I didn't have this spider? We would be very dead. I mean, I'm doing a lot of fat stuff. And in 2 turns we hopefully have a worm, but... I wouldn't call my position very good, honestly. Yeah, this is really gross. Really freaking gross. I think they should have maybe put that on their... Well, I guess they wanted to draw a card off of the Drake, but... Blocks. Like I said, the race goes back in their favor so heavily. Milled a mulch. Drew a land. Hope they don't have Fierce Retribution, but they always do. Kind of unfortunate that I don't get to cast anything this turn. Okay. That's not bad for me. Let's flip it then. Like, as bad as not playing a spell was, these Riphook Raiders are really hard to block for them then. Alright, looks like they're probably gonna double spell, sure. Gonna take another 3 lifelink here. These are gonna flip back. But then I have a worm follow-up, which is nice. Build a Flourishing Hunter kind of sucks. Yeah, let's smash. These aren't blocking anyways, so if we can trade with some of their creatures, that's probably a good thing for us. Get to play Worm this turn, and then maybe next turn give it Death Touch. Trample Death Touch on Worm is quite nice. Oh, they have a Geistlight Snare for 1 mana? Holy smokes. Well, that's a beating. What a card to have. Well, that swings the game heavily in their favor again. Yeah. No, counters are good in this format. I'm just instantly dead if they have a way to get rid of the spider this turn. Sure. Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, they couldn't put me into 1. But they also gain 5 life, so good beats. Oh, they're denying me diamond. That's the most important thing out of all of this. I've been denied my delicious diamond. I mean, this is what happens when you don't have removal, I suppose. Finish him. Catilda's so nasty. And all these crawling infestations. Alright, I mean, I can gain 5 life here, but we are still just dead in the air. Gah! Deny me that I most crave. Do I have a Crushing Canopy to put into my deck? I don't think I have room for it, though. I do. Yeah, like I said, I think we're just trying to keep our deck streamlined. Both players had good curves, but theirs just had a little bit of interaction. So now we gotta win 2 in a row now. Come on, deck. Oh, man. This feels way too slow on the draw, huh? It's got some good cards, but it is way too slow. Alright, at least this hand does stuff. And I guess we need to pitch this Witness the Future here. Okay, Wizard into Wolfstrike, maybe. Black-red vampires from the opponent. We haven't had a single crawling infestation on turn 3. That's what I really want to have. So it looks like they're probably not going to use the Visionary then. They offering the trade. They want to turn that into a 4/3 lifelink, huh? Like, this is a good trade here for us, but I don't like what's going to happen. I mean, if I don't trade with that Visionary now, it's going to become more of a problem later, so I think this play is okay. But this is not ideal. We're just going to get curved out on again, aren't we? Oh my god, a bounce spell would just demolish them here, or so would Chill from the Grave. Yikes. I'm gonna lead on the Mariner. It's less susceptible to, like, Flame Blessed Bolt and whatnot. Not good, though. Doom Dissenter in their red-black, so they probably have some amount of exploit like Gargantua. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that trade. My deck wants to grind, so... Courier Bat. Ah, I see, they're just gonna buy it back. Or their Visionary back. Okay. Maybe main phase the blood, look for a land then, looks like. Sure. This card's Undying Malice. Alright, let's play out the wizard and hope it doesn't die. Not getting my hopes up, but can't really wait till I get 7 mana. Okay, that's fine. So swing in for 3, get a blood token. They might just be looking for more lands again. Use their swamp. Oh, no. Okay, so they need to draw a mountain then if they want to cast their Visionary. They did. Stuff. I think I do want to offer this trade. And if they block, I'm going to Wolf Strike. Alright, let's just double spell this turn. I'm going to let them get one more hit on me with the Courier Bat. Hit and a Braid. Oh, there goes my Whispering Wizard. Sure, it's fine. Okay. Well, I don't know how this black-red deck is outvaluing my green-blue value deck, but here we are. And I think I just... If I wait, I give him a chance to use a removal spell in response, and that's just too much of a beating. I'm falling too far behind here. It sucks. We're supposed to be doing cool things with the deck, but our opponents are just curving out super hard. Sure. Saw that draw coming. Well, I'm at 2 on board. Not even equipping the knife. Am I dead? Oh, that's pretty good. Not that they needed that to beat me. I mean, technically not dead. I don't know why I'm still playing, but hey, at least we played a worm. Blessed Bolt, sure. We should have actually targeted my worm, because if they attack, I have to block, and then this exiles my worm. Alright, good beats. Well, I don't think this deck is getting its fair games. I think this deck is better than what it's, what's happening. Let's put it like that. Come on. Just once. I want to have, like, turn 3 Crawling Infestation. I want to start doing some Witness the Future nonsense. I want to just get absurd value. I don't even remember. How did I win the game we won? We were just we replayed a bunch of Flourishing Hunters when our opponent bounced them with Diver Scabs. Okay, this is it. This is the one to win. Please. Let's rattle off a few wins here, get to Diamond, and then I can lose. Fine. Where's my Crawling Infestation on turn? I have 2 Crawling Infestations in the deck. Would be okay to draw one of them at some point. There's the Witness. Okay, Crawling Infestation next. We haven't even seen Grolnok. I guess I'm gonna trade now. I'm not gonna Wolf Strike. Hey, there's Grolnok. Okay, hold up, hold up. Play out Grolnok. Pass. And then he gets Bled Dry. Because that's what's going to happen. Oh, maybe they have like a Wolf Strike or something? Oh, they're just going to play a Mariner? Sure. Oh my gosh, there's our Witness the Futures too. So you're saying there's a chance. That's a lot of Mariners. Take your stinky one. Ooh. Alright, let's be mana efficient in Dollhouse. If they have a removal spell this turn, it's going to be really bad. But it looks like they just have a bunch of creatures in their hand. Okay, now I think we're in a favorable position for sure. This is gonna be the game, friends. This is gonna be the game we start getting the biz. I'm gonna main phase this so theirs don't flip. Oh, they have the big butts deck. Sure. Can I afford to attack? They just don't block. That's okay, I have some good follow-ups. So let's go ahead and attack in for 4. This is really strange of them to just straight up trade, but that's really good for us. Okay, let's shuffle back in our Wolf Strike. Try to find a land. Double crawling too, oh my. Okay, let's go with the crawling. Crawling's nuts when I have the Girl Knock and stuff here. It's just way too good. We are start going to Value Town. This is what I was talking about. This is what we wanted to do. That's annoying, but not the worst. Sure, we'll trade there. At 9. I will mill 2 cards. Excellent. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We are doing it. Alright, let's go ahead and a Whispering Wizard into Mulch. Make us card. Get 2 values off of Girl Knock. Pass. I guess Girl Knock doesn't really work with the with the dollhouse. Alright, that's what we wanted to do. We just wanted to live the dream once. Go off with Crawling Infestation, Girl Knock, Dollhouse of Horrors. Way too much value. Okay. Now let's just get 2 more wins so I can hit Diamond, and then I won't care. That game right there was worth it, but if we could do it one more time. Put me on the play. Turn 3 Crawling Infestation. Come on. On the play. Good enough hand. No Crawling Infestation, but good enough. Do we want to mulch here? I guess we'll just get the 1/1 online, even though if they have Bolt. Blood Petal Celebrant. Alright, let's just knock that off. Build the Mariner and the land. Come on, Crawling Infestation! Gonna take 4 damage here? Sure, you got me. Hey, there it is. Let's go. Let's go. Missed a land drop there, but it's better just to get the Infestation online. I guess I should have attacked, because I'm not actually blocking. I'd rather save the Wolf Strike for something better, since I have Toxic Scorpion. Will mill. Land and a Dollhouse gone, but we drew Witness. So let's go ahead and mulch, find some lands. Wow. We are getting kind of unlucky. We just want to draw lands. All this deck wants to do is make its land drops and go infinite with Witness the Futures and whatnot. Reckless Impulse. Another Daybreak Combatants, wow. You don't see that every day. They don't have any lands, though. I guess I just don't want to take extra damage. Alright, mill the creature. So let's go ahead and Witness. Let's get back our Witness. And our Mulch, our Grolnock, and our Dollhouse. Sadly, I'm gonna just take the land here over the Mulch. That's fine. Sure. They're gonna flip their Bloodseeker into a 3/3, I guess. We'll trade here, take 3, go to 10. We'll mill 2, mill the Grolnock and Spider. Did not draw land. Gonna be sad if we mill our other Witness the Future too. Sure. Yep, trade with the 1/1. Dang, that's no good for us. Keep milling. Land, statue. Draw land. Thank you. Alright, 6/6 gain 1 life. I don't think I mill myself anymore. Okay, that's fine. Nice, that's great. Do it again. Get our Witness, Grolnock, Spider. Actually. Yeah. I was thinking about, well, do I want a Wolf Strike first and then do it? It's a little bit dangerous. But I guess we want to. Well, this doesn't trample though, but I think that's the safest play. I assume they're gonna go face. Okay, now we go Wolf Strike, Spider, Grolnock, Witness. Safest play is probably just taking land. And now that we know the rest are shuffled on the bottom in a random order, we can go ahead and mill ourselves again to get closer to the Witness. They're just gonna main phase drain me. Is there a way to deal with me 3 right now? No, okay. So attack for 6, play Brambleworm. Oh, yes! I forgot I had 2 of those in my deck. Holy smokes. Alright, we're doing great again. So they're going to chump with Celebrant, they're going to gain themselves a blood token. But we're going to go back up to 8. Alright, see, now this deck. Now this deck is doing everything it wants to do in life. Slurp, slurp. How are you going to beat Brambleworm into Brambleworm? Don't answer that question, actually, because there are cards that can do so. Oh, they're going to double kill the Brambleworm. They better have a Flame Blessed Bolt, then. Nice. So that'll exile it, so I don't gain the 5 later. But, I mean, they had to 2-for-1 themselves to do that. Yep, preserve our life total. We're going to keep milling ourselves. Because the relevant cards are all on the bottom 3. There goes my Dollhouse again, but that's fine. Well, that is to say the Witness the Future's on the bottom 3. Right? It was Witness the Future, Gorlnock, and something else on the bottom. Feels good to gain 10 life in the previous 2 turns. Another Menace Creature's annoying, but that's fine. Ooh, Forebears is really good too. Milled Spider, Crawling Infestation. That's a little bit too brazen, maybe. So I can mill myself one more time. Oh. Well, I guess I'm double blocking. Sure Strike or something? Oh? If they have another Flame Blessed Bolt, that kind of sucks too, but... Damn, they do? Wow. So both of my worms got exiled. That's very unlucky. Alright. Mill myself 2 more. That is crazy. So the Witness the Future's in there somewhere, but them exiling both of my worms is... Come on now. Roll worthy. Maybe I should have just blocked with the tokens. So they did get another blood token here. I fall down to 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I don't actually have another land in my deck. So let's draw Witness the Future here or something. There it is. So Witness, Dollhouse, Wolf Strike, Spider. Take the Wolf Strike. Kill this. What a crazy game. I might just lose to their flyer still. Another bolt! Alright, I mean, they have lots of blood tokens, so they get to dig deep. I think we lose this just barely. Well, actually, no. They're at 5, so I need to draw my other Witness the Future. Kill their Socialite and win, right? Oh. Oh no, that doesn't block! Okay, if I draw my other Witness the Future, I think we win. So we need to shuffle it back on the top somewhere. Yeah, I need to draw exactly Witness the Future, I think. Because I don't think the Dollhouse does it. Oh wait, the Dollhouse also works. So let's see. We have 2 draws that work here, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Yeah, two draw steps work here. Ah, we milled the Dollhouse. Damn it. Dollhouse wins. Because Dollhouse... Well, I guess it does... No, it does win. Dollhouse... There's no difference milling or not milling there, right? It doesn't matter. It's completely random. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We had like a 2 out of... Well, I don't know the exact stats after I mill, but... GG's. Good beats. Dollhouse gets, as I was saying, Dollhouse gets the Stitched Assistant. Stitched Assistant sacks itself. One of the 2... Oh wait, maybe I only have 1 Wolf Strike. Never mind, that doesn't work. I was thinking about something else. So it had to be exactly Witness the Future. Why did I think that Dollhouse getting back stat... Because there wasn't another Wolf Strike in my deck, was there? God, that's just so unfortunate. They exiled both my worms. If they don't exile both my worms, we win that so easily. But that was a good showcase of the deck, at least. Like, that's exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to mill ourselves out completely, except for double Witness the Future. Shuffle in a bunch of relevant cards every single time. Just kind of sucked that we got wrecked by exile effects. I think on that one turn that I blocked with the worm and the token, maybe I can just block with the 2 tokens. I don't know if that would have ended up better, but this was a super fun deck. I really enjoyed it, even if I didn't do so well. You know, it's good to try these fun things every once in a while, and maybe splashing for the removal would have been better. But man, this deck was like, if I could play this deck again, I definitely want to. I don't think 2 and 3 is necessarily a good showcasing of this, but yeah, double Crawling Infestation, Dollhouse, double Witness the Future. This is as close to the blue-green spider spawning deck as you're gonna get in this format. So good stuff. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the flip side. Peace out.